Hello guys, Idiscuss here, bringing you another video about Fallout 4. This one's going to be a little bit quicker, and I'm going to be discussing whether you should pre-order Fallout 4. I know some popular YouTubers have been heavily against pre-orders lately because they feel like they just take out certain content and only give it to pre-orders, and it bankrupts certain games if they don't get enough pre-orders, and then they have to cut development. That is 100% false. I have to say that first thing, the reason pre-orders are necessary is to actually keep the game industry afloat. If you want to support your favorite games, pre-order them. It lets the developers know there's interest and they come out, without any types of problems.
See pre-orders is that games don't get made because there's just not interest in them. I know a lot of games come out because I work at a game retail store, and people are asking for sequels months after they're out, but no one buys the game initially. When Dragon Ball Xenoverse came out, everybody wanted the game after they started hearing their friends talk about it. Nobody could get it because nobody pre-ordered. The company wasn't going to roll the dice and make 1,000 copies if only 10 people were going to buy this game. And that's business. That's just how things have to work. Look at E.T. E.T. is a great example. Back in the day before pre-orders, they release E.T. thinking it's going to be a huge phenomenon. People love the movie, right? Word gets out, terrible game. All these copies go to waste. Landfills are filled with this game. Almost destroys the whole industry by itself. That's why pre-orders are necessary, guys. If you love your games and you want to support the developers and the games you love to play, pre-order things you have interest in. It really helps the developers gauge interest. It leads to sequels a lot quicker because most gaming companies judge their sales of their games on the sales they make in the first 2 weeks. And if they, don't have much interest in it, those first 2 week sales are normally pretty low. If you buy the game 6 months down the road, it normally doesn't help gauge interest. So games that people think are popular, that people want a sequel to and aren't getting it, it's because there just simply wasn't enough interest initially. And the best way to show that interest is to pre-order. I know a lot of people are wary of it, but you gotta put your money down early. At certain places you only have to put 5 down early. Other places you have to put the whole thing down. Most of the time you are protected by these sites, being able to withdraw your money whenever you want. I've never had a problem doing that. I know the experience is different for others. But if you want to see a Fallout 5 or another Fallout, just pre-order the game. If you're going to get it anyway, you have the money, just do it. I know a lot of popular YouTubers really love to hate on it just because they're angry and bitter and they think it's a cheap tactic, when really they just don't understand the process behind it and how it actually helps keep the game industry afloat by saving them from bankrupting themselves, like what happened with E.T. And the games that get cut from development because they didn't have enough pre-orders are games that would have failed anyway and just destroyed the company. So it's better they get cut early because they know there's no interest than the whole company going under because they made 1 million copies of a game and nobody bought it. Business is business, and you're never going to be able to change that. Companies have to make money. There's no way around that fact. And, I know it sucks when that affects how you, have to deal with your hobbies and what you like. But pre-orders are not evil. They are just a necessary part of the gaming industry. Companies need to gauge the interest of their fans. If not, it's not worth it for them to make the game, and I don't want to see a whole company go down just because they made 1 million games that nobody wanted to buy. So please pre-order if it's a game you think you want to play. Don't listen to people on the internet just telling you what to do, even though I'm a person on the internet telling you what to do. But don't pre-order by any means if you're just not sure about the game. But if it's a game you think you're going to get, Fallout 4 or any of the big upcoming titles you are positive you're going to play at some point, put the money down
let the developers know you care, you want a sequel, you want to see more of this game. And I can almost guarantee you every single time, if enough people do that, you're going to see a sequel to your favorite games. I'm still waiting for a Chibi Robo 2 because nobody cared. So definitely get behind your games, you guys. Don't listen to people who are just angry about pre-orders because they think it hurts the industry. They really just haven't looked into the business side of it, and that's what everything is now, a business. That's unfortunate, but it's the facts of life, and you just gotta look at it that way. This has been Indie Swarm. I really hope you guys support your games. Definitely leave a comment on my video. Let me know what you think. If you have another side of the story, I would love to hear it. Definitely not putting down the other side of the argument. I just personally don't agree when you look at it from all angles. It just makes so much sense. So please let me know what you think. This has been Indie Swarm, guys. I'll see you in the next video.